Welcome back to the Tribute Liveries League Season 2. Here's a Round 2 summary for you. It was sunny France we visited at the Alsace circuit, and it was Ash Vinny who dominated, not only in race 1, but also race 2. So he took 2 wins, no coming together with buzzing this time around like in Season 1. Callum brought the Zip US livery home in 2nd place in race 1 and 2nd in race 2. Now, if that wasn't bizarre enough, Buzzin brought the Motor 7 home 3rd in race 1 and in race 2 he also brought home the Anderson Tim Parrott livery. Now, this was getting a bit bizarre. 1, 2 and 3 the same in races 1 and 2. And Dazman topped it off by coming 4th in race 1 and 4th in race 2. In fact, the whole weekend was a carbon copy, race 2 of race 1. Now, that would have been highly entertaining for you guys to watch a complete set of results duplicated. So anyway, here's the table. Ash Finier in front on 86 points. 2nd place, Buzzin. Then it's Dazman in 3rd, Kirith in 4th, Callan in 5th, and Mauro finishing off the top 6. On to Lago Maggiore then. This is a great circuit, very demanding. Let's take a look at the starting grid for round 3, race 1. On pole, that's historic karter Will Cottrell in the Lennart Bowling livery. Then in 2nd, superkart champion Martin Marks. Can he hold it together? In 3rd place, his good buddy Kev Butler in the Roger Goff Zip livery. Then it's Alex Wilmot in the Gartmore, followed by Mauro, the Italian driver from Switzerland. Just behind him, it's the youngster Callan in the Zip US livery. Then it's the Paul Elmore livery, driven by Kira. Just behind him, it's Dazman in the Martin Hines 2002 livery. And then taking a tripper in the Motor 7 is Buzzin Tim G. Championship leader Ash Vinny starts at the back in the Richard Stimson Butty livery. Sponsored by BG Land Rovers, entrance unavailable, Chris Armstrong, Gordini, Leon Hunt, Ed Thurston and Buzzin Jr. Here we go then, they're under starters orders. And they're away. That's a good start by Will Cottrell. Goodness me, he's really got away from the pack there.
Well, that's an amazing start for Will Cottrell. He left Kevin Butler for dust there and left the pack to squabble as they are doing. Alex Wilmot tangling up with Callan there, and you can see Will Cottrell is storming away from the chasing pack.
Indeed, he is. 6 laps to go then in this sprint race. Your VIP Chief Steward for the day will be Paul Elmore.
Now, where's he situated?
Hospitality.
Well, he better keep his dabs to himself, because I've left a packet of hobnobs up there.
Oh, that was a bit stupid, Stewie. Anyway, up the hill then, Will Cottrell away. You can see Martin Marks being pushed by Kiris. Kiris looking to get up the inside at turn 5 then. No, can't quite make it stick there as Kevin Butler goes through behind Buzzin. Oh, Buzzin just held on to that. Got a bit of a nudge from Dazman behind. I don't know what happened to Dazman. Has he managed to recover it or not? I can't see him at the moment. There he is. He's got it going again, but that is going to cost him a massive amount of time.
Well, I'm not too sure whose fault that was, but you could see Buzzin was getting squeezed from both sides, and as I say, I'm not quite sure where the error lies there.
Will Cottrell then leads them up the hill. You can see Kirith is up the inside of Martin Marks. He's going to try and make this stick. Alex Wilmot stuck to him like glue and trying to follow through. If Kirith does manage to make a pass here, Kirith is through. Alex Wilmot is also through on Martin Marks, who's demoted 2 places in 1 corner then. We're on board with Martin Marks. Is he going to try and send it up the inside on the last corner then? Is he close enough? Don't think he is. There's a view back to Callan, and Callan carrying some speed there is forced to go to the outside. Don't think Martin's going to give him any leeway there. Indeed, Callan having to take to the dirt. Martin with his elbows out, and is he going to be able to hold him off up the inside here? No, doesn't look like it. Callan goes through, so Martin losing 3 places, and I think even Ashwini has got up the inside of him now. Martin Marks going backwards at a rate of knots.
Well, I'm not quite sure what happened there, but we can take a look at this a little more deeply. I'm not sure if Ashwini didn't cut the corner there. Indeed he did. That's all fall weird off the track there, and you might get Mr. Elmore taking a look at that, or at least observing that one.
Oh dear, we've got Kevin Butler, I think, by the sounds of it, doing a little bit of bird watching. That sounds like a thrush to me.
I've got some ointment for that.
I don't want your ointment, Stewie. I don't know where you've been. Meanwhile then, Ashwini, whether the stewards will have seen that remains to be seen, of course. He's in hot pursuit of Callan, just ahead in the Zip US livery, the Tim Baker livery, as they head up the hill. Head up the hill towards the... Oh, and we can see Paul Elmore has noted exceeding track limits. He's not actually issued a penalty. It doesn't mean he might not later on. Meanwhile, Martin Marks is under pressure from buzzing in the Tim Norwood Motor 7 livery. Beautiful looking livery, that one, as they head up the hill and then down the downhill section. I'm waffling a bit.
You're waffling like I normally do. You can see Martin's under extreme pressure here from buzzing in the Motor 7 livery. I think he's going to send it up the inside. There's not a lot Martin can do about that one, but I don't know whether he's driving with sunglasses on and the handbrake, but he's just going backwards like no tomorrow.
Out in front then, it is still Will Cottrell, but you can see Kirith and Alex Wilmot are starting to gain on him. He's doing a brilliant job so far in the Lennart Bolin livery. Just behind, we see Kirith in the gold, white, black and red Paul Elmore livery, and then just behind him in the Gartmore, the black Gartmore, that is Alex Wilmot, the Club 100 racer. He's probably going to get into historic racing though, as a result of a few conversations with buzzing, I think. So, over the line, 4 laps remaining now. It's Will Cottrell out in front, seems to be in control, but Kirith really got up on him there. I thought he was going to get right up the inside. Alex Wilmot's closed on him. There's buzzing. I think he's back in 6th place at the moment. Indeed, Martin Marks in 7th, just behind him. Hopefully we'll go back to the front now, because that's getting exciting. Yep, you can see Kirith is right on the back of Will Cottrell. Now he might get up the inside here. Don't think there's anything Will's going to do about that unless he can get the switch back. You can see Alex Wilmot's looking to go through as well. They're almost 3 abreast there as they head up the hill. Callan also in the Tim Baker livery is looking to get on the action. And once again, at turn 1, Ashwini's been noted for exceeding track limits. Again, there's no penalty being issued, but he does not want to keep accruing those exceeding track limits observations from Paul Elmore. Oh, Callan on the grass yet again.
Well, if he spends much more time on the grass, that boy's going to be known as driving the Atco livery.
Well, I can't disagree with that one. Kirith then out in front. Oh, Will Cottrell caught the curb there, and I'm not sure if he managed to save it or not. You can see him dive to the right violently. No, he's managed to save it, so he's still in 2nd place. Ashwini in 3rd, and then it's Callan who's managed to recover and hang on to that 4th place as it stands at the moment. Then Kirith though looks though he's really in command. Well, I say that, and he's just gone a little bit wide at the penultimate, one of the penultimate turns there. It's Ashwini. You can see Callan is just about hanging on to Ashwini there. Will Cottrell has pulled out a little bit over Ashwini. Not sure if Ash lost a little bit of time there or not, or whether Will is getting the benefit of the tow then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then buzzing's up to 5th place. Martin Marks still in 6th at the moment. 3 laps remaining then as they go through turn 1.
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be happy if Paul Elmore is eating just one of my hobnob biscuits.
Please concentrate on the racing, Shuey, if you can. Buzzing then in 5th, and it is Alex Wilmot in 6th place, not Martin Marks, so we apologise for that error. And it looks as though Alex is starting to catch him as well. We'll see how that one develops. There's Martin Marks just going through in 7th place. Kirith then heads up the hill. Ash Finney's got up the inside of Will Cottrell now, and it looks like, oh, again Ash Finney has been noted for exceeding track limits. Now, I think that's 3 or 4. Paul Elmore's going to start issuing penalties in a minute if he keeps that up, really. As we're on board with Will Cottrell then, and you can see he's trying to stay with Callan just ahead. He'd probably get a bit of a turn. It's a long way back to Buzzin and Alex Wilmot from there as he heads down the hill flat out. 150, and it's brake hard for the right-hander. You probably note that they take all of the curb and some there, which is perfectly legal. They're allowed to cut onto that rumble strip there as part of the circuit.
Indeed they are, and indeed just before the race started in the warm-up, all of the drivers were shown the exact places where they can't cut. One of them was turn 1, then it's the outside the white line on turn 3, and then outside the white line, I believe, on turn 8, and the approach to the final turn. Then the ones that were highlighted, and if you're not taking note, and also that white line on the outside of there, Callan may have just encroached on that one, which gives you a lot more extra speed. There's 2 laps remaining there, and Ash has cut that one again. I'm sorry, he's gonna have to get a penalty for that now.
Yep, he was way 4 wheels over there. Let's take another look at that one. Yeah, that's a major cut there. You know, I'm not necessarily saying he's doing it on purpose. It's heat at the moment, maybe muscle memory, but that is a cut nevertheless. Up the hill then goes Will Cottrell with Buzzin and Alex Wilmot trying to catch him. Are they going to be able to do that in 2 laps? That remains to be seen, but they certainly are catching him. Buzzin's got a nice little gap to Alex Wilmot behind him, and I think he'll be starting to pick up the toe now from... And again, it's been noted by Paul Elmore about that exceeding track limits by Ash Finney. Does that mean he's just noting and chewing away on your hobnob biscuit, Stewie, or is he... Oh, and a little nudge up the backside for Will Cottrell there. Buzzin backs off slightly. You can see that's why he ghosted. From a penalty that he's carrying, must have backed off, otherwise he wouldn't have ghosted. But of course that means he's coming into the clutches of Alex Wilmot behind.
Indeed he is, but like I say, if Paul Elmore's touched my hobnob biscuits, there's going to be trouble.
Well, I'll have a tenner on Paul Elmore if there's going to be any rumble between you two. Kirith then heads into what will be the final lap with Ash Finney just behind him. Buzzy's trying to get up the inside of Will Cottrell, a little nudge, nothing too sinister, and he goes up the inside. But look at Alex Wilmot, he's carrying so much speed over the 2 of them. He's going to take the 2 of them, and he does go up the inside. Can Buzzin hold him off? He switches slightly to the outside, but of course there's no room there because Will Cottrell's there. Buzzin gets just up the... Oh, and that was borderline for cutting that one, but he does get the position back then from Alex Wilmot.
But that was great racing between the 3 of them. A mutual respect. They all knew where the other one was, and if they start squabbling, they're going to lose time. But you can see Kirith is still on the back of Ash Finney, and in actual fact, he runs into the back of Ash Finney there. He backs off to give him space, but that means now that Callan has gone through to 2nd place.
Indeed, that little error by Kirith has cost him 2nd place. Ash Finney out in front then, chased by Callan. And there it is. Paul Elmore has given Ash Finney a 5-second penalty for exceeding track limits. Now he needs to get away from Callan and also needs to get away from Kirith. And this is the last lap. Can he pull out 5 seconds over them? He's certainly going to have a go, I would say. And Buzzin is... Oh, he's lost a lot of speed there. I wouldn't be surprised to see Alex Wilmot go up the outside of him now. Here, Buzzin normally shuts the door, but you can see that Alex is too close for him to be able to do that. Then
Both giving each other plenty of room there, but I think Alex Wilmot is going to be through here on Buzzin to take the position. Yep, he's up the inside. Nothing Buzzin can do about that one. He's stuck to him like glue, but Alex is using all of the road, and I don't think there's going to be any way past for Buzzin as he loses that position there. It's the final turn. There goes Ashwini. He's not 5 seconds ahead of Callan. He may not even be 5 seconds ahead of Kiras, but he takes the win on the road. But it's what it's going to be on paper that's important. Alex Wilmot takes fourth from Buzzin. Great race between the two of them over the last couple of laps, and in sixth place is a great drive for Will Cottrell. Seventh goes to Martin Marks. Eighth place, it's going to be Mauro. Not a great day for Mauro in the GP, and then it's going to be Dazman. Very, very disappointing run for him, and I believe Kevin Butler did not finish. Let's check the results. So, indeed, Ashwini did get a 5-second penalty, which means he finished fifth. Callan in first, Kirith in second, Alex Wilmot third, Buzzin in fourth, Ashwini in fifth, as we say, and Will Cottrell in sixth. Martin Marks in seventh, Mauro in eighth, Dazman a disappointing ninth, Kev Butler in 10th. Join us again as we go for an 11 lap with a mandatory tyre stop.